All right, guys, so this is one of our favorite drills that we like to do with our wideouts. We work on footwork here, getting out of a comeback, and catching balls. So I'm going to demonstrate.
All right, I'm going to talk you guys through this a little bit as Todd is doing the demonstration. So the first thing we start out with, we call this a Jerry Rice. We're just working on quick feet around the cone. You want to stay really tight, get a lot of reps during this. And let's go maybe like 3/4 speed the first time, okay. Speed it back up. All right, so we'll start with the Jerry Rice. Then he's going to explode out all the way up to the cone. Then he's going to go lateral, high knees. And then he's going to explode out, stop at a line, stick his comeback route, and catch a ball right here.
Keep the pistol on my side.
Now, one of the main players in this drill, one of the most important things, other than the footwork, other than catching a ball, right? Wide receivers are always going to have to do that. The higher level of competition you play, the better you have to be at route running to create space and get open. We all know that, right? So again, we don't have our guys do these at 16 yards, right? Because we're really just wanting to work at the top of the comeback, okay? We don't want to wear them out going 16 yards, coming back to 14. So a lot of times people get stuck down here in this comeback. You want to go ahead and...
Yep.
So people struggle to get out of their comebacks. They stay high, nice and tall in their comebacks. So they don't create much force or power. They don't generate much to come back out of this comeback. With straight legs, we're not going to create a lot of power like this. We need to get up under ourselves, okay? So we teach this. Once we explode out, it's pretty much 1, 2, 3. So we're 1, 2, 3, sinking our hips, getting low, and then coming right back down the line. Next drill we're going to work on, we call the push stick drill. And we take this slow, and then we start to implement it into our routes later on. We speed it up and do other drills to build off of this. But we're just going to talk about teaching the push stick, which again, we're just trying to create separation. You can use this on the line as a release, or you can use it within your route. So a good DB is going to sit on that first stick move. So that might get you, this move might get you open in Little League and maybe in high school, depending on where you're playing. But again, as competition increases, we have to get better with our feet to create more space. So with this, we actually show where we're going to go. Todd's going to walk through this.
Yep. So for your push stick, yep, exactly like Ryan said, your first step is actually showing which way you're actually going to run. So my first step would be right. Let's say I'm running a post or a corner to the right. I'm here, selling with my shoulders, my head, everything snapping inside. And then I'm here, and then I'm back to the right and going.
So he's getting right back on top of his route after he shows where he goes.
Yep. The biggest thing is to sell that first step. Have your head, shoulders, everything cranked that way. The left, the DB is normally going to bite on because you've already made one move. The second move's got to be the route, right? So
right,
then
that's
the third move
expect.
Really opens it up. So kind of fast motion, you're looking at something like this.
Good. And the way we do this drill, this first drill, is that we just give them multiple cones to do the push stick at, and we tell them to go very slow at first.
Yep, so it's almost like a jog in place. Mm-hmm. If I'm going right, I'll go right foot first. So it's here, going.
And an easy way to explain it to your athletes is just, if you're working on the right, right, left, right. Kind of get them that little cadence and that little melody in their head to make them think about it less. If they just think, okay, right, left, right, it's easier for them than thinking push, stick, get back to my route.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's, yeah, always better to even just stand here and walk through it than it is to, you know, get them right into moving. So even going is better than, you know, moving.
And again, most of your athletes are going to try to do this too fast. They're going to want to go, go, go. Make sure you slow them down. That way, after we slow this down, it gets ingrained in their brain and it becomes a habit to do this.
Yeah.
Good, Dawson. Nice. Good. Yes, sir.
Good. Ball, ball, ball. Good job.
Good. Good.
Hold that arm, that's the call. Those arms moving.
All right, I got you.
I'm never gonna fall. straight to the money, no stop.